As you can tell, yet again, I have two vehicles to review for the week. And you know, I can't do it all on my own. So I had to enlist the services of my beautiful wife.
I've got the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. I am not the target audience for this, so you can take all this with a grain of salt. The car is a little large for me. I'm not used to driving such a large car, so it did take a little bit of getting used to. The car's got a little bit of pickup, which is always important to me. I like a more sporty kind of a drive, so that was a win for me.
And as you heard, she was quick to point out the strong acceleration. And that's thanks to Toyota's hybrid iForce Max system. With 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, it delivers a punch off the line that feels closer to an EV than you'd expect in a big body-on-frame SUV. That immediacy is exactly what makes this new Land Cruiser stand out compared to its predecessor.
There are tons of buttons and gadgets and things in this car that do the off-roading thing, which I have no idea about. So I can't speak to any of that, but it's got lots of things that it does. It crawls, it spins, it twirls. I don't know.
And with all those buttons, she's talking about things like crawl control. It's like a low-speed cruise control for trails. It automatically modulates throttle and braking so you can focus solely on steering over rock, sand, or mud. And hill descent control, it helps keep the vehicle steady and safe when coming down steep, slippery slopes. And the locking center differential ensures power is evenly distributed between the front and rear wheels, giving you traction in conditions that will leave other SUVs spinning.
The radio, I will have to say, not the best. That said, you can, still bop a little bit when you're going down the road. So it's a Toyota, so what's not to love about a Toyota? Only downside that I see for this model, base as it may be, is the cloth interior. That for me, in a family, would be a deterrent. I'm a person who just kind of likes to wipe things off as you have spills, as opposed to kind of cleaning. You don't have any problem in cleaning up spills? This might be the vehicle for you. But for me, that would be a deterrent. Step in and out is a little much for me, like especially if I'm wearing something like this, it can be a little bit of a leap to get into the car. So I'm gonna have to give it a 7. From the capacity standpoint, great, but just height may be a bit of a challenge for me.
You remind me of
Goldilocks?
the last car you had was too low. This one is too high. So the next one ought to be
just right.
So from a layperson's point of view, you heard my wife talk about the cloth interior. Well, Toyota brought the Land Cruiser back to its roots with the 1958 trim. Cloth seats, manual adjustments, no sunroof. It might feel underwhelming compared to some of today's luxury SUVs, but this approach keeps this truck simple, durable, and easier to maintain for years of hard use. For Toyota, it's all about building an SUV that's more tool than toy. But for families that don't require all the bells and whistles like my wife, know that you do still have things like tri-zone climate control, USB charging ports throughout, and good leg room for your little ones. That cargo capacity is nothing to sneeze at either. Second row folds flattened to the floor, so you can use this thing for Costco runs or Home Depot runs. So whether you're a pure off-roader looking for a vehicle with reliability and dependability, or you a budget-friendly family looking for an SUV to carry the load, I say this 1958 edition is
just right.